Welcome back. Another battle report. I'm bringing Imperial agents. Sorry that a lot isn't painted, but I have been working and getting stuff done. Alright, in this list we're having an old school Imperial Inquisition detachment with new Kodiaz, 2 units of Acolytes and Chimeras, or at least bringing Chimeras. They might not actually be in them. And he's going to be the Warlord, so he has his Warlord trait. And then we're bringing Inquisitor Wallenberg, Ordo Malleus Inquisitor. He's bringing a unit of Acolytes. No Grey Knights because they're not assembled yet at all. And they didn't fit into the 1,250 points Dan wanted to play for this game. We're bringing the Ordo Hereticus Inquisitor, running her. Just bare bones, Psyker level 1. She's bringing 5 Battle Sisters in the squad. And she'll get a Warlord trait, as well as he'll get a Warlord trait. Unit of Acolytes in a Chimera. We're bringing Greyfax, who's bringing 5 Deathwatch, 2 frag cannons, 2 regular bolters, a shotgun and a storm shield, and a drop pod. And for the final one, 10 Acolytes, Flamer, 2 Plasma, and a Valkyrie with rocket pods, multi-laser. That's our force, 1,250 points. Let's see what Dan brings. See you later. Dan has showed up. Dan is back on the channel because Dan is ready to lose again to Awesome. That's me, right there. Can you see me?
No.
Turn around. What, turn?
Can't see that much Awesome.
All right, well, if you're not going to turn around. Okay, Dan's going to tell us what he's bringing.
All right, we've got Pask with his Punisher cannon.
Is that to punish me, Dan?
That is the Warlord. Yes, we're going to punish you.
Why would you punish? What did I do?
His teammate there, the other tank with the Strength 6 AP4 ignores cover blast. Troop choices: a 3 squad platoon with 3 las cannons and 3 plasma guns. They will be joined by a Storm Priest.
Wow.
He says don't run. I don't even have the skin on my head. We've got a level 2 Primaris Psyker. We've got the platoon command with 3 melta guns and a Chimera.
Ooh.
We've got the veteran squad with 3 melta guns and a Chimera.
You plan on melting things, huh?
And then we have our second HQ choice, a company command squad with 3 plasma guns and a Chimera. A lot of Chimeras.
So you planned on a whole lot of armor. I have some things.
I have some armor.
Not much armor.
I could always bring more armor.
So this would be fun to see these guys go up in a blue light of failed plasma rolls. Poof! That would be cool.
Yes, that is what happens.
All right, 1250, Imperial Guard versus Imperial Agents. Who is the heretic? Who will write history? We will see in just a minute as we set up the table. We did our homework before we get to play. Hopefully there's less of this homework in 8th edition. Let's see, so Greyfax got Force, Dominate, Mental Fortitude, Aura of Repression, and Psychic Shriek. Wallenberg, Force, Invisibility, Psychic Shriek. His Warlord trait is Strategic Genius. The Ordo Hereticus got Force, Invisibility, Psychic Shriek. Her Warlord trait, I forget the name of it, is -1 to my opponent's reserve rolls, which are non-existent. Yeah. Kodiaz, Mental Fortitude, Shrouding Force, Psychic Shriek, and his Warlord trait of Daemon Hunter is also useless. So, and her Warlord trait of No Infiltrators, I think, ends up being useless too against his army, maybe. So, yeah.
Meat and potatoes.
It is what it is. Dan is running Pask as a Warlord, so he's got the Old Grudges, which is the preferred enemy. He's going to choose Imperial Agents Codex for some reason, just because I brought my whole army for Imperial Agents Codex. I don't know. Now we're rolling for things. So what's the first thing we're rolling for?
Mission.
Mission. Let's see what the mission is. 2. Which one is 2?
I think it's the normal one.
I'll let Dan look it up.
No.
Dan remembers page numbers. I don't remember my own birthday. Here's our table we're playing on. And look, I drove the X-Wing guys out. Anybody saw that Facebook Live post? Yes, I conquered.
I think that's the one that sucks.
The what? If it sucks, we'll roll again or choose one. Contact loss. Contact loss. Is that the one where you get less objectives as the game goes on?
I'm checking to see. It might not be. Okay, this is the one where you generate an objective for each objective marker you control.
Oh, I played that one last time too. I got muffed on that one. The game I didn't record with Derek. We played Contact Loss. It's a very strategic one because you've got to You gotta control the objectives, yeah. Because if you don't control the objectives, things bad happen to you. All right, so now we got to roll for picking table sides, right?
Correct. I got a 3.
6. I got a 6. I think I'm going to pick. Paradoxically, I'm going to pick the non-lazy, that side over there that Dan's sitting at. Usually I'm lazy and like, oh, my army's over here, so I'll pick its closest. But looking at the table, this side seems more openish. And Dan probably wants to be up in all these buildings over here, so we're going to pick the building side. All right, so we're going to do that, and we'll be right back. Well, no, we got to put objectives out, right?
Right.
We're going to put the objectives out, then we'll be back for the roll to see who goes first, unless I seize the initiative again for the second time in my lifetime. We'll be right back. We have got an objective here. Dan, give me numbers while I point. This is objective 5. Right here. 2, right there. Go a little slower for you guys.
Yes.
Right over here.
We've got 3 back here. That's 1. Ooh.
Okay, that's 1. So
This is 6.
6 is right here.
And this is 4 behind this wall.
3 is right here. And
4.
4 is back here. And as I told you guys, placing the objectives at the beginning is part of the winning strategy. As you can see, between me and Dan, because Dan actually knows how to do this too, so he was actually fighting against me, unlike people who don't understand this, who don't fight against what I want. So if you look, what I wanted to do is place the objectives in kind of an area like here where I could get a nice bubble and be able to get to all of them, right? But Dan kind of fought me by putting some there and kind of squeezing some out. So yeah, but there's 3 right here. 1, 2, 3, and then this one isn't too far off back here, so
Not too far.
a good 4 within a certain decent area. So 4 out of 6 objectives. 4 out of 6 objectives. Let me speak English without flurba-blurbing. Good area. In an area, so yeah, it came out okay. So we're rolling for the next roll. Who goes first? Who smells bad from the burning flesh?
Try that one on for size.
A 1 versus a 6.
I think I'll take that.
Do you think you got that, Dan?
I think I got that.
So you're gonna let me go first, right? No? No. All right. Well, Dan's going first. Imperial, or he's placing his models down first. Remember, I have a 5+ C's, so maybe I'll get it. Maybe I'll get it. And we'll get his all set up. And then we'll see about the C's roll. Bring you guys in for that. And we'll pull the one objective card that you get at turn 1 in this mission. And then we'll see what Dan does. He has tanks and stuff like that, but they can't beat our objective secured guys. So maybe we'll be going for points instead of death. Points instead of death. That may be our option this turn. All right, we'll be right back after these messages.
1 platoon.
And Mark. Here we are. Dan is over here. He's leaving room to jump out if things blow up because I do have a 2 and 6 chance. So what's that? 33% chance?
2 and 6,
Yeah.
yes.
Of stealing initiative. I never do it, but whatever. Paskin and his buddy are here. He's got the blob unit there. That acolyte is just gluing. I busted off his axe, so he's just gluing right now. He's going to go to my side in just a second. So Dan currently has first turn. His dice brick is over here spying on me. Box. Here's one guy. Sisters are out. Acolyte's in there with Codiez. Acolyte's inside with Wallenberg. Another acolyte squad out here. We got Greyfax in here with some acolytes. We got acolytes there, which are in the flyer, which is still off board. And we got a drop pod waiting to come in. So it is a dice roll that Dan's been looking forward to.
Did I tell him what psychic powers I had?
Oh, you did not tell me. Would you have force, divination? So you got misfortune, prescience, and forewarning. So you're just trying to shoot me up in the face.
I will shoot you all up in the face.
I see how this goes. This is why the psychic phase needs to be just destroyed. No, I don't. Well, I'm looking forward to 8th edition where you're not so powerful. No. Okay, here's the die roll, Dan. Dan is looking for a 1 to 4. I'm looking for a 5 or a 6. Hope this is a 1 to 4. And I cannot see it. Look at every time I have a better chance than on a 6, I roll a 6. And this changes everything. Even my strategy, because I already had it in my head, go second, go second. All right, so I don't even have my cards. What did I do with my cards?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, they're there, buried under my dice.
What pisses you off is like...
Can anybody open these cards without, like, having a spasm? Anybody in the whole world, these cards suck? Here, Dan, if you want to just cut this once or twice, because I'm not sure if I shuffled it or...
While I'm at it.
Yeah, let's just get it nice and shuffled. I don't want to be like pulling objective, 3 or something like 15 times in a row.
That can happen.
Of course, if I did that, then someone would know that I've inserted some special cards into my deck from somewhere. All right, so I get one card to start off this turn.
You want to do the honors for mine?
Yep, I'll split Dan's there.
There we go.
And my one card to start off is Assassinate. Kill an enemy character. What in the world? How many characters you got? You got 2 in that unit, right?
No, I have 5.
5 in that unit. Wow. Is a tank commander considered a character?
He is a character, not an independent character, but he's a character.
So Pask is a character. His buddy is a character.
Look out, sir.
And then each one of those have a character in them, right? Because they're like sergeant or something like that. Oh, so you do have, okay. So
Sergeant, lieutenant, and captain.
They want me to kill a character. All this business about holding objectives for this mission, and they want me to kill a character. Headquarters. They never know what they're talking about.
Nope.
All right, we'll be right back after I figure out what to do. See you in a minute. Imperial agents movement into the phase. Drop pod landed there on a direct hit. That one guy that's touching the guard is actually further up the hill. He just slid. So they unloaded. That is probably going to die, but we're hoping to cause significant damage to that platoon with some serious weaponry. We busted through a wall and went here. Almost rolled double ones, but we're safe. Busted through a wall and moved here. I don't think we're going to be able to do that, Nate. They said something about not going through walls. So that would be great. Because I think it's stupid, but it's part of the game, so it's not like I'm not going to do it.
I don't know, a dreadnought, I think, in Kool-Aid manner.
Come here.
The wall.
Over here, like this. Well, even regular guys can do it, which I think is the stupid part. Like regular dudes just walking through a wall is kind of silly. If there's no door or something there. I'm doing this to hold this
I've
objective.
seen some big dudes tearing through some walls.
We're holding that objective. This we're trying to get closer to him. Should have tried to hold that objective. That was my fault. I made a mistake there. I left that one open. To get as many cards as I can for next turn is the point. Sisters moved over here to get that objective once the vehicle moves out of the way. And Dan, of course, does not move because this is turn 1. We're psychic phase. And the amount of dice I'll give Dan is 1, plus whatever he's got. Let me count my psychers on board. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6 levels. So I have 7 dice. And Dan, you have 3. So 7 to 3. We'll see what happens. See you in a second. We'll probably do psychic and shooting phase and then come back to you guys. Okay?
Yeah,
thanks.
we're in there.
And marks. So here's what happened. Came down, punched into this unit. How many guys did we take off there, Dan?
Lots.
We took off a good many, and we killed the psyker. So got the psyker dude out of the way. They're not going to run because of the priest. We did not get to the priest. We put a wound on one of the cannons there. Which one it was? And we did get assassinate, so I got that point. I may have given up first blood, though. We'll see how that goes. We shot some other stuff. We did get a hit on that tank, but we didn't penetrate. We needed a 6. And that's what it is. We don't have heavy armor penetration, so we are just waiting to see Dan's retaliation.
It's going to be huge.
The score currently is 1-0, but it's bottom of turn 1. What does Dan pull for his card? Assassinate.
Behind enemy lines.
What? That is the worst card you could pull.
That's not going to happen.
That's the worst pull.
That one. That is terrible.
All right, so we're going to see what Dan does in a second. See you in a minute. Dan kind of went through his whole turn because he's got lots of tanks and that guys. We'll show you right there. 2 plasma gunners over there are tipped over because they melted themselves inside the tank. Double ones, failed armor saves. It was disgusting. Blue goo just all over the floor. It's just, I think they were in this tank right there.
Yeah, well, what's even more interesting is there's a whole
yes,
lot less death
Dan got
left
first
here.
blood, and it was amazing how he got it because it was super difficult. He fired that reroll hits, reroll wounds, Punisher cannon at those guys.
No, it's just ones,
and melted them, just melted them away. Actually, overall, it was like 2 or 3 dice of each roll that I failed. So, actually, with some really super lucky, they could have stayed. But I knew that they were dead. I was just trying to trying to cause significant damage there, and I actually took
Definitely
Dan's
did
psychic
that.
phase away, so that was significant damage enough, right?
Sure.
So points on your side was first blood, so it's now 1-1.
And now it's history.
This is where everybody is. I'm sorry, I promised to go slower and dwell more on models for you guys, even the unpainted one. So here is the world currently, and all right, let's count this. I've got 1, 2, 3. I got 3 objectives secured. So that means I get. Is that right? Is it 3 objectives? 1, 2. No, is it only 2? Where's that? I've got 1.
I've got this one, that one, and the other one. You've got this one, that one, and this one is way out in the middle.
That's way out in the middle. So I've got 2 secured right now. So I get 2 cards. Pulling the cards. Number 1, recon. No one's gone close to that one, so someone will have to go there to get that one. So I can get that point. And secure objective 6. Which one is that?
That would be the chaos head objective over here.
Okay, so this is over there. Are your guys' objective secure?
Oh yeah,
So right here.
both of them. All the end transport.
Got a fight in our hands there. All right, we'll be right back after I said decide what to do. See you in a minute. Movement. Here's what happened. These guys moved over here. We get to train trek because we don't actually fit there, and then things move. But we backed up here, did the beep beep sound, so everybody was safe. These guys pushed out to gain this objective. Actually, I'm still going to do some movement here. I got to do some movement. These guys are going to move here, and to show you, 3 inches right here, and then I need a run move of. That's cockeye. 3 inches, so 6. Hopefully 6 is enough to get close enough to this objective. I forgot I needed to get to for recon.
Well, measure it and see.
Let's measure it. Sorry for the camera work.
So 9 inches from that.
Put the camera down.
9
Put the camera
inches from it currently, then you should be good to go.
Okay, let's see. We're 11 inches from it. So no. So yeah, we're gonna try to move out there, but that is a problem. Oh well. So that was my mistake. Then we crashed through the wall. This is where we're kind of going. We're going that way. That's as far as we could go. You notice a distinct lack of any flyers on the table, and that's because with my reroll reserve super awesomeness, I rolled a 1 and then a 2. So my flyer is not
I
coming.
want a 2. I want.
So yeah, that sucks. All right, so we will be, psychic phase. How many dice am I going to give Dan? 5. Dan's going to get a lot of dice, but so am I. So we'll be right back after psychic and shooting phase to tell you what happened. And Mark, welcome to bottom of turn 2. We went through. Check out the models. These guys here are invisible. The sisters are invisible. He's shrouded in there. They're invisible. These guys are just guys. They are rolling over here. They're probably going to die with that 1 wound. Keeps falling off there. Right there. 1 wound left. 1 whole point. What did we do, Dan? Did I hurt you at all? I killed some guys with a psychic shriek, and that's about...
Okay,
That's about it.
you don't have a building, so we're...
Oh, did we roll the psychic shriek?
Yeah, you failed, remember?
Oh, it failed. That's what, the one that failed. Everything else went off the invisibilities and stuff, but the psychic shriek failed.
Hey, if it's impossible, we're discarding it.
Yes, I always do that, because that's fair. Okay, so how many you drawn? 3?
Psychological warfare and domination.
Domination, does that get all of them?
That's get all of them, yes.
So that one's kind of hard. Psychological warfare is make someone run. Acolytes, you'd think that'd be easy, but a lot of our inquisitors that we're hanging with are leadership 10 and stubborn, so it's kind of hard
What
actually.
about those guys there in the middle?
They're the only ones that don't have an inquisitor backing them up, so they're leadership 8. These guys are the guys he's talking about. These guys are the good guys to try to get to run because they're only leadership 8. Everybody else with an inquisitor has leadership 10 and stubborn, so it's hard to get them to go.
Real nasty.
Assassinate, the only characters I have are inquisitors, so you'd have to kill one of the inquisitors. Or there's a sister, but she's back here totally hidden. Basically a sergeant in the Sisters of Battle Squad. Those are the characters that I have. So I have 5 characters. Alright, we'll see what happens in Dan's turn after these messages. Bottom of turn 2. We really need to start filming the whole game and then doing editing, because here's Dan. Dan's over here. He's like, I'm going to try to melt guns. And I'm going to melt you even though you're invisible. And I'm like, ha ha ha, whatever. You can't hit me on 6s. And Dan rolls that. And I'm like, no. And Dan's like, I'm the awesomest ever. Now I'm going to melt your face off. And then he rolls that. So karma kicked both of us square in the teeth.
I do nothing, but
And
somebody I
nothing
can stub my
happened.
toe and die.
Also, we'll just catch you up on the rest of what happened before we go final shooting. This is Rick. Her team piled out. All the acolytes died, but she managed to survive the withering fire. These guys lost some guys and did actually run, so Dan's going to get that point at the end of the turn. Actually, you don't have much left to shoot, do you, Dan? Just the one guy?
I have the transport, this transport, guys inside. So as far as the two guys.
Yeah, let's just do that real quick, and then we can move on.
Guns,
One hit. Jeez.
10, 19, 12 is a glance.
But I have an actual cover save on this because he's shrouded, so this is a 5-up cover save. And I rolled a 4, so I took a hit, which is 2 left, right? Where I can't find a
I'm going to
2.
fire both tanks at that transport. I'm going to start with this one's multi-laser full ballistic skill.
We're jinking!
Okay, nothing.
Oh,
Not
missed.
fire the heavy bolter. Missed. And then this one's firing multi-laser full ballistic skill.
Okay. 2 hits. Need
Bank
6s.
6, 6.
No. That's a 2 and a 3. And the bolter snappy fire. No hits. So that was the end. So Dan, let's check out your points then. You got
I got psychological warfare. I got assassinate, which I did not score, unfortunately.
That says who?
Domination, which I'm going to discard because I
So you're
just
keeping
can't.
assassinate because you probably will eventually kill somebody, and you earned points for psychological warfare.
So it's 2 to
So
1.
currently 2 to 1. Let's just really quick do my beginning phase. A couple things I need to do. First thing, need to get that flyer in. So a 3. The flyer's coming in. Good. Next thing, I need to see how many cards I get. I'm controlling this objective because I made sure he came out there. Controlling that objective with the tank because these guys are running and can't control it. That is 2. So I'm at 2 again. So 2 cards, or I 2. Now here's the thing. Someone else said it actually says in the thing you pull the objectives that you show. So the ones you already have don't count. That's how we read it last time.
I think it's wrong.
See, that's how we
I think that's
interpreted
your
it last
maximum
time.
hand size.
That's what I thought it was too, but when you read it, it's different. So we'll figure that out between me and Dan. Me and Derek looked at it and said, I guess you're right, because Derek said, yeah, it says you pulled what you have. So we'll figure that out in a second. We'll be right back. So yeah, we both read it over again. That's what it says. You can have up to 6, and you pull as many as you have objectives. And so it doesn't matter how many you have already, so you can pull extra. So it's very interesting. So that's kind of a tactic here. If you don't have 6, you might want to not discard one and keep one, because you can pull more. So what did I get? Secure objective 2. Where is objective 2, Dan?
Eldar looking objective.
Eldar, this thing. Oh, so we have that one. We can get it more, maybe visibility to keep from being killed off of it. Scour the skies. You don't have flyers.
Nope.
Throwing that away. And secure objective 2 again. Dan shuffled my deck. Dan shuffled my deck, so I'm done clearing that I did not. That is not cheap because Dan shuffled my deck. You saw him. All right, so we will be right back after this. Bring the flyer in, and hopefully we can turn this around. Hopefully these guys aren't going to keep running, because that would suck to lose them off the table. And I'll see you in a minute. And Mark. Okay, so the flyer came in, and that was very unexciting. Didn't do anything, really. We did immobilize that, but that was Wallenberg with his big cannon of cannonness doing that. These guys regrouped. They're back over there. She tried to get her cool psychic power off, but it failed, so she's going back to cover. We'll attempt that again next turn if she's still alive. And that was about it. I did score my objective 2 with my Sisters of Battle. So the score is currently 3-2, right? Dan, how many objectives do you hold?
I hold 1, 2, 3.
3 objectives. So pull those objectives.
So assassinate is still in play. I have Kingslayer, Recon, and secure objective 5, which is the Eldar looking thing.
Okay, so objective.
I don't know this.
No, just
The
that
Tyranid
2.
objective. It's that one.
That one, and that's the only one that's
Everybody
not recon. So as soon as someone recons this, people would be getting points, and he needs that twice. And he needs to kill something, assassinate, and he needs to kill Koteas, who is my current warlock. All right, so we'll be right back after Dan makes choices, because he doesn't have a psychic phase, because I stole it from him. Yay! See you in a minute. The story. Dan got me back, 1 whole point immobilized. He got Greyfax out, so he got his assassinate. What else did you accomplish?
A whole lot. Oh, I killed that squad over there.
He
and I
did
killed
kill that squad.
over here.
And he killed. Oh, wait. Wallenberg? Leadership 10. Stubborn, he's fine. Wallenberg is not going anywhere. So, we are okay at this point. A little bit of hurt, a lot of bit of hurt. The score, how many points you got, Dan?
I've got 3 points.
And I got 3, so the score is tied. But no, wait, is that 3? No, 2 cards and a point? Oh, yeah. So,
First blood.
2 cards and a point, so 3-3. Wow.
And it is turn 4.
It is turn 4, so we will be, we'll be right back after that to see what I got to do. Actually, let's draw cards. How many control 2 objectives still? I got to pull from the deck, not this discard pile. I get Kingslayer. Uh-oh, we both are wanting recon. And we're both wanting to kill the leader. Oh, let's see. This I have pulled it, but I haven't turned it. Let's see if this says secure objective 5. Demolitions. That's buildings. Throwing it away. And secure objective 4. So where's 4? Is this 4?
It's the objective under here.
Over there. Oh, okay.
Come get
So
some.
4 over there. All right. So we'll have to figure that in a second. All right. I'll see you in a minute.
So every top 5
And Mark. So here's what happens.
I'm out of
Pop that with bolters and multi-lasers from the side. Guys piled out. These guys are going after him, but they can't this turn. They're rapid fired. We popped that with a multi-laser on this immobilized vehicle, which was pretty cool. And then this kind of popped some guys. We got a leadership check over there. Did you already do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see there. Oh, 11. That's not good.
falling back.
6. That's not too far. They'll probably regroup their turn. These guys are moving up. Some are exposed, but this is actually down on the ground. I couldn't fit it in there, so it's still on the flight stand, but it is hovering for the genius goodness. And these guys are moving up to avoid deck shotguns of doom and stuff. We are both still looking for Warlord. Killing Warlord is a lot easier than me because Warlord is a giant tank of evil, and my Warlord is a little guy of not giant tank. We shot one more guy off this unit here. It's hard to chew through all those wounds with the Stormbolter on the drop pod. And most of my forces are over here.
It looked like a power fist. It was like
At this point, I'm going to keep what I have because I don't have 6 objectives, and we read it, and I can pull up to 6, and then I have to stop, depending on objectives that I control. So at this point, I'm not going to throw anything away. I'm going to keep my options open. The score is still tied to 3-3. It's Dan's turn. So Dan, you get to pull. You get to pull all the way up to 6. All the way up to 6. So Dan adds to Kingslayer, Recon, and 5. Secure objective 4.
And big game hunter.
So let's destroy a vehicle. I still have some left rolling around. One that's actually heavily damaged. Where's 4? 4 is this one that you have, right? That's 4 right there. So Dan needs to get the one he already has. He's probably going to destroy this vehicle, if not both, but that's pretty easy to do.
Try to destroy that flyer while I got a chance.
And secure objective 1. Where is 1?
That would be this one over here next to
Oh, the one that. Oh, I got a lot of stuff around that one, so yeah, that's pretty hard.
Fix that for you.
All right, so we'll see what happens. What is it, Dan? Bottom of turn 4?
I'm going to attempt to read.
Bottom of turn 4, so we'll see you later. Blew up, lost 6 guys. He lost a guy. Lost a few guys shooting here. Those guys regrouped and they're good. He took a whole point. He got shot out by a lot of stuff, so pretty crazy that that's still there. And now Dan is counting up points. Got 4 and Big Game Hunter, so that's 2 points.
Right, I'm going to discard objective 5 just because it's not going to happen.
Because it's way over here. I don't think anybody's getting over here. It's crazy.
Might get. Oh wait, no. 5 is possible. I'm thinking. That's
Objective
this
1.
here.
Objective 1 is the one way over there with the sisters.
No, this is objective 1.
Oh,
That's
wait, right
objective
there.
2.
That's objective 2.
Yeah, I'll keep that.
Okay, so he's keeping everything because he can draw up to 6. No reason not to. So what's the score
I
now?
could get there. It's just going
1, 2, 3,
take a lot
4,
of
5-3. So I need some points to make up here at top of turn 4. Actually, let's see that. I get to draw 2 more cards. So let's check it out. Secure objective 3. And Ascendancy. If you control any 3 objective markers. I just need to control 1 more objective marker for that one. And that's a D3. It's a D3, so that would be a game changer there.
A game flipper.
All right, so I'll be right back after I figure out a plan, guys, and tell you what happens. See you in a minute. Top of turn 5. And mark. So we're losing troops quick. This game is dragging out, but we did manage to kill these guys. Took that objective. That guy's running and he's gone, unless he rolls double ones. So.
Here we go, double one.
No, he's gonna be gone. We're over here. We're invisible here. We're invisible here. We shot at this thing. A Wallenberg did the damage to it. It took a whole point and it's shaken, but the guys inside made their goody two-shoes. We killed another guy off that thing. And so now let's look at things. Recon. No one has still got this dang thing.
No wonder they rolled terrible.
Kingslayer. That's really hard to get for me. Secure objective 4. I did get that. That's objective 4 you said over there, right?
No, that's objective 6. Objective 4 is this one.
That one. Okay. Objective 6.
I already scored that.
Secure objective 3. Where's that?
This is the flag objective.
That's over there.
Which is right here.
So that's good there. Ascendancy, control 3 objectives. I do have 3, so I got ascendancy, and this is a D3. So ascendancy is a D3. 1 point. So it's just the card. So I'm behind 1 point, bottom of turn 5. So Dan is winning unless he does something to get negative points this turn.
That could happen.
Okay, Dan, I need all your weapons to kill you, and you to lose the game.
As gets hot and everything.
All right, it's Dan's turn. We'll come right back after this. Oh wait, Dan, your cards. Draw up the 6, 2 cards. Let's see what the cards are before we go. The cards, boss. The cards.
Well, I've got 1 objective, so I draw 1 card.
Oh yeah. Ooh, I've been pulling.
Hold the line.
You got that, I think, don't you?
Not at the moment, but it could be.
You could do it. All right, we'll be right back after this. See what happens. Dan's gonna beat me. Darn it. Currently, Dan, what is the score?
All right, I just scored hold the line, recon, and objective 5, but you also scored recon.
I did. I got the
So
recon.
that makes it 7 on my side.
And 5 on my side. So I'm losing by 2 currently. Here's what happened. These guys ran away right here. The building got crushed. I don't know who did that. It's being repaired. Building repairs in progress. These guys are running, but pretty good chance to regroup on a 10. So we'll see what happens if the game continues.
Are they below 25% of their starting score?
No, they're not. What do we got over here? Oh, he shot a bunch of stuff into them, which made them run. He shot a bunch of stuff into him. I did not jink this time. I took the chance, and it was fine. So we are rolling the dice. I'll let Dan roll the dice to see if he's going to destroy me by 2 points in the end.
2 of 8.
4.
Oh, it continues.
Continues.
To be continued.
If it continues, that means I'm still only drawing 2 cards because I lost an objective because they ran. So let me do that real quick. First card is secure objective 5.
That would be.
That one, the tank. Oh, but I can do that because you are not objective secured, and you can go over there.
Even if you're a group, you're only going to move 3 inches.
And, oh yeah, secure objective 3.
That would be the flag objective here.
I need that twice. Jeez, I need that objective. Like a hole in the head. Alright, so we'll see what happens if we can make it. I think psychic powers are going to have to play a big role in this time. I'll be right back after these messages of battle. What happened? Invisible, total fail. Killed only 1 guy over here with explosions, rockets, missiles, bombs, lasers, ants. I think the ants is what killed him, fire ants. I knocked buildings down everywhere. We're repairing them right now.
So you're in skimmer mode right now, right?
Yes, he is in skimmer mode, trying to get the objective, but his tank right there is in the way. So currently we're waiting for Dan to... How many objectives do you have, Dan?
Well, we're contested on this one, so I have this one.
1. So 1 card you can pull. Secure objective 3, which is the one we're contesting. Right over there still. I've got 2 objective 3s. Dan's got an objective 3. Everybody wants objective 3. I want to kill his warlord. It's just... I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill that thing. I don't have the... I didn't put any las cannons or stuff in the list this
I
time.
want to go for line breaker or objective 1.
Yeah, how many points are you ahead by right now? 3, 6?
I got 6 total.
7 for first blood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you are 2 ahead currently.
I think I'm going to go for the line breaker instead of
And
Three, I'm gonna have to earn my loss.
yeah, it's craziness. So we're gonna come back and see what happens with Dan's turn. Dan's, see if it ends.
No, I still have my turn to go.
Yeah, we'll see if Dan does his turn, keeps his points or gets more and it ends, and then it's a loss, or if it continues. See you in a second. And Mark. All right, so Dan is up 8.
I'm up to 9.
9 points. He's beating me by 3 at this point. And we're going to roll the dice to see if the game continues or it ends here with Wallenberg just trying to get over here and hurt him.
If you go off the map, you'll die.
It's your turn to roll.
So what do I got to get here, Dan?
4, 5, 6 continues the game.
4, 5, or 6. Can I be a hero? I seized initiative. Can I keep it going one more turn and table Dan? 6! That means it keeps going. We went here. We said, forget the objective. We're going to blow him up. We ended up breaking his weapon and taking a whole point off there because he looked absurd. We ended up bringing that one down to 1 whole point there. Oh, one last thing we get to do. We have a storm bolter over there we can fire. And it only hit once. And it wounded once, and then that's it. So that's our turn right there. We're down. We're down. This is the final turn, isn't it? So Dan is going to win, but we're going to see by how bad Dan is going to win. Dan, how many objectives you control? 2. You control 2. Dan controls 2 objectives. So that one right there. So 2 cards, 2 more cards. That's King Slayer. He has secure objective 1, secure objective 3, which he is on twice.
So by not losing this tank,
2 more points. Yeah, if he would have lost it, that gave him the draws. Plus, gave him the extra draw. Plus, he gets the objective.
All these guys up here can see Cotiaz and friends.
Oh, this is bad.
These guys.
Yeah, it went to the final turn. Yep. All right. We'll see what happens. See you later. So the game kept going and kept going, but all that did was allow Dan to get more points. But Wallenberg lives, charging into pass. Who knows how that will end? The story is cut off here. There is no more data on the cards. We don't know what happened. And Cotiaz is still alive over here, battling against all odds. And the drop pod's still here. Oh, don't worry about those. They got shot off by this giant DACA gun. That is the end. 12
We have officially declared who is
5.
the traitor, and that is
Yes,
you.
you are the traitors because you used the warp power of chaos to defeat us, and it was evident to everybody around, right?
Use warp powers and we shall
Yeah,
see.
sure. I'm just a lowly Tyranid gene stealer cultist. What do I know? Well, you were.
Note to self, do not mention that near the Inquisition.
I am the Inquisition. I have infiltrated all the way up to Greyfax.
Evil. Alright guys, we appreciate you watching. Thank you. The thumbs up, comment below. And I'm going to start trying to set up some more cameras so I can do the whole game and then maybe make cuts and you guys can see more of the craziness because there were so many times that Dan rolled. Everything hit. He's like, I need 6s to hit, and he'd roll 6 6s, and he's like, yay! And he's on a high, and then he rolls 6 1s right after it for the wounds, and it was horrible. It was actually crazy. It was crazy. It was a very much a back and forth of karma on Dan's dice. It was a love, hate, 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 love, hate, 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 love relationship. All right, guys. Maybe we'll have some more of these 7th edition battle reports before 8th, but we'll see you next time, and looking forward to 8th with you. Talk to you later.